Good afternoon, everyone. Last night there was a strong wind and heavy rain. Things were scattered here. I need to clean things up. And I wonder if your house was okay. Today it is second time for us to study the book of the gospel, and let me share first this when we call the gospels, it refers to the four first books in the New Testament, the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The first three books, Matthew, Mark, Luke, are called synoptics, because there are many contents in common. And the fourth book, it is quite peculiar compared with the first books, because the book of John doesn't have many contents which is common with the other gospels. By the way, uh, for the first three books, Matthew, Mark, Luke, though they are called synoptics, but their emphasis may be a little different. Yeah. I told you yesterday, the book of Matthew, it emphasizes on Jesus as a king, and recipients are Jewish people, and it introduces genealogy of Jesus, right? Yeah. And the book of Mark, recipients are people in Rome, Romans. It doesn't have any genealogy about Jesus, right? The book of Luke, the recipients are Gentiles. It introduces genealogy. It is little different from the book of Matthew, right? The book of Matthew, when we uh, see, when we read the Bible, first one, a record of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. It starts from Abraham up to down, but the book of Luke, down to up. Jesus to Adam, even to God. Yeah. All right, and let's go to the contents. Today, I will not handle the content chapter by chapter, but I would let you see the whole picture, kind of a whole picture. When you try to understand the Gospels, the first four books in the New Testament, you need to recognize timelines and also locations of places shown in the Bible. Though you can't memorize everything and every location, but for some important events, where does it happen? When did it happen? What I mean, there are some events about Jesus, right? And it's better that you know how to list according to timeline. Yeah, I said not all, but for important events, and I'm sure you will get more interested in the Bible and better understanding. Now, let us look at Jesus' public ministry. When scholars they collected all the events and when they study, it may be 3.5 years for Jesus' public ministry. Before then, we call it Jesus' private life. Yeah. Now you see a chart. Let me explain. First, here at the bottom, you see some letters, right? O, N, D. This is the first letter of month. O means October, and November, December, January. Now here you see a year of. There are 3 years and the 6 month is in the beginning. Please look at the letter P1, P2, P3, P4. Try to understand the Jesus public ministry. It's good that we recognize Passover, the time of Passover as an indication, not really about year in calendar, AD 30, AD 31, AD 32. But when we recognize Passover, it is clearer to us in understanding Jesus' public ministry in timeline. Now let us see P1. The first Passover fall in around April. Before P1, there were events such as Jesus was tested in the desert by Satan, and he was baptized by John Baptist. And P1, the first Passover, Jesus went up to Jerusalem, and he turned over the tables in the temple, who sell animal, and also after that he had talking with Nicodemus, and then next let's see P2. Jesus again went to Jerusalem to keep the Passover. Around this point, Jesus met the invalid man who was sick 38 years. Do you remember in the book of John? And the next Passover, P3, it looks Jesus did not go to Jerusalem. Just see it as only an indication. Yeah. And the last P4, the last Passover, Jesus at this time he was crucified. Yeah. And let us do some events. First events I told is time of Jesus' preparation for ministry, right? Next, early 8 months is Jesus spent time around Judea and Samaria, Jerusalem, around those areas. And next, early 4 months is Jesus stayed in Galilee, because when he ministered in Judea, early 8 months is John Baptist was arrested, and Jesus had to move to Galilee. So 4 months is early here. Jesus did ministry in Galilee. Yeah. And he went to Capernaum, and he cured, healed the leprous guy, and also Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law. And next, first year, this is a whole year, middle, is still Galilee ministry. There are many events here. Sermon on Mountain, and Jesus healed many kinds of people. So many. And next, later 6 months is here Galilee too. Yeah. Here Jesus did miracle with the 5 loaves, bread, and 2 fish. And Jesus also asked Peter, "Who do you think am I?" Yeah. And the later 3 months is and 3 months is here for the last 6 months is it happened not in Galilee, but on the way to Jerusalem. Yeah, Perea, Samaria. Yeah. Then we can say Jesus really focused on the ministry, Galilee. Yeah. See how many months is here. Early 4 months is in middle first year. Later 6 months is total 1 year 10 months is almost 2 years of his 3.5 years ministry. He spent time in Galilee. Right. And now we read the book of Luke, chapter from 6 to 10, right? Yeah. Chapter 6 to 10, it include many events. Events in the middle first year. Yeah. All right. On internet, I found interesting chart. It may help you a lot. Yeah. So you see here colored ones. Yeah. Winter, spring. Focus on blue one. Spring. Yeah. And here in spring there is Passover. Yeah. Just the previous chart I introduced the P1, P2, P3, right? Yeah. And here let's see number 1, prelude to Christ's ministry and the ministry in Galilee. the final journey to Jerusalem. Yeah. So Luke chapter 6 to chapter 10 fall in this the ministry in Galilee from 4:15 to 9:50. Yeah. And tomorrow we will read from chapter 11, right? Then it is the final journey to Jerusalem. Yeah. Unlike other books, Luke Luke spent a lot of portions to the journey from Galilee to Jerusalem. Yeah. Now here we see many Jesus teaching parables. What I mean discourses. Yeah. This is something special in the book of Luke. Yeah. In the book of John, it put big portions on Jesus last week, right? Now the book of Luke, it put a lot of portions to the journey from Galilee to Jerusalem. Though it might take about 6 months, but you see, it has almost 10 chapters. All right. So I will. I want you to have some idea about timeline and locations. You just better to recognize which is higher, Galilee, Samaria, Jerusalem. Yeah. So if you have any question, freely contact me. All right. I hope and pray that you have a meaningful time with the Bible. God bless you.